Welcome to Get to Know Your County Commissioner. I'm Jeanette Perez. Joining me today to discuss how public libraries are helping to build healthy communities is District 10 Commissioner Senator Javier Souto and his guests, Dr. Manuel Ramirez, physician and advocate of healthy communities, and Ray Baker, director of the Miami-Dade Public Library System. Thank you all for joining us here today. Thank you. You know, libraries really are more than just the books on the shelves. There are different programs and activities that include helping people become healthier. I know, Senator, you've been working on some legislation to perhaps bring sort of a mini clinic to the West-Dade Regional Library. Can you talk to us about that?
Yes, you know, it would be tremendous to have a place there in the library, which is the center of activity in the district that I represent, District 10. The West-Dade Regional Library, as we know, is in the middle of Westchester. And of course, it's always good to know about your health and about problems, and always great to have a nurse and a doctor or a couple of nurses. Today, there's some top-notch nurses. We are blessed by the fact that we have FIU nearby with a school of medicine, with school for nurses, with a school for physician assistants.
And FIU would be a part of this mini
exploring
clinic?
With FIU and others the possibility of helping us, because we have the money for the construction, but we don't have the money for the operations. And so it will have to be some sort of an agreement with the county and FIU or any other institution such as University of Miami, Jackson maybe, maybe Miami-Dade. Miami-Dade has a place near the library also, and they have a school of nursing also. So we'll see. The fact is that yes, that the Director Baker and myself, we've been talking about that, and the money's there for the construction. So it's the other things that we have to see how we work with that.
And Ray, tell us about the current programs and activities the libraries have in place today that promote healthy communities.
Sure. Well, we really benefit from experts like Dr. Ramirez and other nonprofits that come into our libraries and share their expertise free of charge with our customers. We have any number of programs from yoga classes to Zumba, dance aerobics, as well as healthy cooking and eating, and many other programs and events that go to promoting a healthy lifestyle. And as you mentioned earlier, you know, even though the library is not just about books anymore, we have plenty of books on self-help, medicine, wellness. And if you don't really like coming to the library, all of that is also available online on our website at www.mdpls.org, where you can get many of these titles in ebook or audiobook format. And all you need is your library card.
That's great. And Dr. Ramirez, as you said, is one of the experts and an advocate of promoting health, and you've been doing some presentations at our libraries. The West-Dade Regional Library is one of them. And you tell us what you've been talking about to the community.
Bio-yoga is an educational program on health and exercise. Bio-yoga comes from biology, on biometrics. So the idea is to teach the community to learn about their health using numbers. So this is why know your numbers and do it yourself.
So you explain to residents how to monitor and manage like their blood pressure and just other different, their weight, other numbers.
So we use monitors to know the numbers of the body functions and also body and mind.
Okay.
So we use, for example, we use a monitor for respiration, monitor for blood pressure, monitor for the heart, and a small electrocardiogram.
So hopefully, if this moves in that direction, it means that we'll have healthier families and a healthier community.
Exactly.
And at the end of the day, not only they'll be healthier and happier, but a lot of money will be saved. You know?
Yes.
Right.
Because you know when you go to a hospital,
right,
and you know, the money starts going, and a day in intensive care. I don't know if it's how much is a day in intensive care? $50,000, something like that.
Yes. Yes.
So if people are checking their numbers, as he's saying, and somebody in the family is in charge of checking the others, it means that the community will be watching themselves and knowing if your cholesterol is such and such and your blood pressure is such and such, and you got to avoid salt or avoid fat or avoid this food or eat more of the other stuff, right?
Yes, right. We wanted to have the library as a center of health and education.
Yeah, because he's been going to parks and other places.
Right.
Dr. Ramirez has been going to other places in the community, and so he's talking about increasing the numbers of his followers. Mm-hmm. He has fans, right? Fans, I guess.
and also, you see,
you're becoming like a movie star.
This
right?
is so simple.
Rock star.
Numbers is very easy. You know your number. It's such an easy program that I work with the Creole people. I don't speak Creole.
The Haitian people. you have Haitian people too.
Right.
All right. Okay.
And I talked with someone working on translation, and I would like to have this program translated into
Commissioner
Creole.
Monasti.
Yeah, that would be great. I mean, with 50 library locations, each one of them is so different in terms of the community it serves, and with a growing Creole population throughout, especially the North Miami area, being able to have these translated and available in those branches as well would be great.
And Ray, if we could just mention again, in addition to Dr. Ramirez's presentation, there are other health-related activities and programs at all the libraries, or pretty much all the libraries. And folks who are interested in that can go to your website to find out more? Yeah,
at www.mdpls.org. There's an events link, and you can search by branch, location, type of event you're looking for. We have many different support groups for people of all kinds of different, from Alzheimer's support groups to, raising your child information and classes. So we try to appeal to all languages, ages, and we have a big community to serve. And we try to spread it out throughout this community as much as we can. That's great. So there's something for everyone, from the tiny tots to our senior citizens,
Let me tell you,
right?
Dr. Ramirez is a specialist in internal medicine, but you can ask him any question about, I know that because I've known Dr. Ramirez for many years. You can ask him a medical question about anything that you want, because he knows. This guy knows, and he can answer. And of course, the problem with the community is that most people know very little about medical health, and their only source is the doctor, and the doctors are very busy, the clinics, the places, although we're blessed in Miami to have so many medical centers, but there are always problems. Or they have to go to the pharmacy and have the pharmacy. But here, with these programs that he started, I think it is it's going to reach to a lot of people, thousands of people, hopefully. And people will know their numbers, and if you know your numbers and you have to control your numbers, then it's much easier.
Right.
Senator, you're right, because what happened is that when we look at the population, we see 10% of the population go to a doctor, go to a hospital, but 90% or 95% see nobody. They don't even want to know what are the numbers. So it's like driving a car without knowing.
They only go when they are in trouble, in real trouble,
Okay.
and that's sometimes that's why medical care becomes so expensive sometimes, because they only go when there's an emergency. Preventive medicine is the best medicine, right? Preventive medicine. So this goes into that direction. Preventive medicine. That's the best
goes
medicine.
into that direction, but knowing yourself. You have to know your number. You don't have to go to the hospital. You don't have to go to the doctor. It's so
Just watch your speed, right? It's like the speedometer. It says 30 and you're
it's like a
60,
thermometer.
and-
You look at the thermometer, 40 degrees.
That's right. You're in trouble. You're in trouble.
Exactly.
So this is very simple.
Don't wait for
you look at your number.
Well, we're very fortunate that our libraries have all of these resources to help residents improve their health.
But you don't have the numbers for the lotto ticket for Saturday, right? No.
I wish I.
Yeah, and we have to thank Commissioner Souto for introducing us to Dr. Ramirez and bringing him to our locations. So thank you for everything you're doing.
He's my friend for many years, and he's is a walking, talking medical library. You know.
Well,
so,
I can tell you something else. That our work is based on the U.S. Preventive Task Service, and
Right.
this is the best medicine in the country. So it looks very simple, but you look at the basic idea is from the best specialists in the country.
Yes.
The Preventive Medicine Task Force. So,
Well, thank you, gentlemen, for joining us today. We're out of time. Ray Baker, Director of our library system, Dr. Manuel Ramirez, and Senator Soto.
Thank
We
you.
appreciate
Thanks
your
for having
time.
us.
Thank you.
That's all for this edition of Get to Know Your County Commissioner. For more information on programs or services, call 311 or visit miamidade.gov. And be sure to connect with us on social media. For Miami-Dade TV, I'm Jeanette Perez. Thanks for watching.
Thank you.